I'm Erin Zettle. I'm a Family Literacy Center board member and a licensed attorney in the state of Michigan. I practice mostly criminal law. We're creating these informational videos to help inform our students about certain legal issues. This legal advice is very general advice. It's not addressing any specific legal problem. It's also valid as of March of 2024. Laws change all the time. Today I want to talk about drunk driving and what happens to your license. Because look, it's very easy to get a drunk driving conviction. It's very easy to get arrested for drunk driving, especially when you're young and you're not sure about your tolerance. Right now, the state of Michigan has a law change where you can get a single drunk driving conviction expunged off of your record, just one. If you get a single drunk driving conviction and it's regarding alcohol and not marijuana or a controlled substance, there will be licensing sanctions on top of that drunk driving. Most of the time, if it's regarding alcohol, if it's an operating while intoxicated, your license will be suspended for a period of time. That means no driving at all. If it's an impaired driving, you may be able to get a restricted license, which means you can drive to school, to work, to court stuff, and to medical appointments. The important thing to remember is this. One, if you're gonna get one, get one. If you get a second one within 5 years, your license is revoked. That means gone. Not suspended for a period of time, revoked. You have to go through a process called the driver's license appellate division. You have to get letters, you have to go to AA, you have to go to an administrative law judge and petition to get your license returned to you. You have to wait a year to even start that process. And worse than that, if you get a third drunk driving at any time in your life, it's a felony. And at that point, it's a felony charge, and you've become a felon for drunk driving. The other thing to remember is this. If your license is suspended or restricted in any way because of a drunk driving conviction, those suspensions and restrictions do not revert back to a regular license automatically. You have to go to the Secretary of State, fill out paperwork, and pay for a reinstatement. If you don't do that, your license just continues to be suspended or restricted until you do. So if they tell you your license is restricted for 30 days, on day 31, your license is still restricted until you go to the Secretary of State. If you don't go there, then on day 40, you get pulled over going to the 7-Eleven, you will get another ticket for violation of a restricted license. So really long story short, do your best, do your absolute best to not drink and drive. The consequences can be devastating. It's honestly the reason why most people who have never committed a crime end up in prison, because they get into a drunk driving accident and they cause someone serious bodily harm or they kill someone. But if you do get caught drunk driving, remember that there are bigger ramifications beyond the jail and the probation and the court costs and fines. Your license is impacted as well. Wrapping up, here's another standard lawyer disclaimer. This isn't specific legal advice. If you have a legal problem, please consult an attorney. A lot of lawyers have free consultations.